Hello, my name is George, and today on this video, I will go ahead and show you how to show your FPS and system utilization using MSI Afterburner. So this is a little bit. This may be a slightly more complicated process than usual, especially to someone that's never used MSI Afterburner. Let me assure you that it is actually an extremely simple process. So what you do is you open MSI Afterburner. So you'll have you'll have it downloaded somewhere on your computer. You'll go ahead and open the program, and once you have this open, I also put the download link in the description below, so you'll be able to pick up the same version of MSI Afterburner that I'm using from their official download link or official download website link, and then you can go ahead and download the official version. So let's get to it. What you're gonna do first is you're gonna click on the settings button. Once you click on the settings button, you will go ahead and get this little MSI Afterburner properties window. You're going to go ahead and scroll over to, you got general fan, so we need monitoring. And once we get to monitoring, we'll go ahead and uncheck these so it's a little bit easier to understand from scratch. So under this monitoring screen, you're going to be able to enable the on-screen display for MSI Afterburner. And let's see if we got all of them. Okay. And I will go ahead and let you know what CPU and GPU utilization output, what do you call these things? I will show you what I want to log in real time. So it'll come up on my screen as on the top right as like a very rudimentary kind of old style text. So it'll show, you got a bunch of options here. You got your GPU temperature, GPU usage, video usage, bus usage, memory usage, all kinds of different things that you can have showing while you're gaming, so you can keep your eye on this. So we can get started with some very common ones that I use, and all you got to do is like I said, you go to your monitoring tab in the MSI Afterburner properties, and then you have a slew of these things that you can pick from, and the more that you pick, the more text that's going to come up on your screen. So it's pretty simple stuff. What I like to have enabled is, well, let's go through how to enable it first. So GPU temperature, I think, is important, and I get a lot of people on my Twitch live streams asking me what kind of GPU temperatures I'm getting. So I go ahead and enable this. So under GPU temperature, if this check mark isn't checked under graph, you need to check it, and then you can go ahead and highlight GPU temperature and then show an on-screen display. Easy stuff. Another one that I like to have showing is GPU usage, and then click this in OS. So it'll come up under properties as in OSD. So it'll actually output to your on-screen display. And then I like having the video usage on the graphics card. Memory usage on the graphics card. I also like having the graphics card core clock and memory clock enabled. What else do we have? Power limit and temp limit is pretty interesting. But that's it. I just have GPU temperature, GPU usage, video usage, memory usage enabled up here. Core clock, memory clock, and then I guess I could have the power limit enabled as well. You can see how many watts it's pulling, I think. I don't need the temperature limit because I'm not trying to monitor my graphics card not overheating. And then I also like see. So I like having my CPU temperature displayed. I can keep an eye on how my AIO is doing. And then CPU usage, I'll have that checked, on-screen display. And then you can do these individually. You can see how much of which CPU core is being used on your CPU individually. But that's too much information for me to display for my stream. So I just have like a general CPU usage. I think it's a collective of all the cores. And then you can also have, I like to have my CPU clock display. So show an on-screen display. I also like to have my RAM usage displayed. And then right here, I think frame rate is unchecked by default. So you might have to check this and then highlight it and then show an on-screen display. But it's pretty simple stuff and easy to figure out. So that's pretty much it. And then once you click OK or apply, this will be applied for your settings. And then all you got to do is just tab into your game or whatever you do, and then your text will pop up on the top left side of your screen. If you want to adjust your text, you do it through the RivaTuner statistics server. So you will also need to download that, and I'll have that in the download. I'll go ahead and have that in the description below. And then you can adjust where it's displayed via this software. So you can move it, and then let's see, we can try. Well, let's see. Everyone's monitor is going to be different, so obviously it's going to show differently, but you can choose like which side of the screen it appears on. Bottom right, bottom left, top right. I like to have mine on the top left, and then I just have it moved around and stuff. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comments section below. If you have any, if it's kind of difficult for a first timer, like I said, so if really don't hesitate to ask questions regarding this. There's different types of skins for MSI Afterburner, so that's another issue that people may have is I don't know where the button went or whatever. But once you get to the portion where you can, you hit the settings button, then everything should be the same. Go to monitoring, and then you see the on-screen display menu. So that's it for today. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content and want to see more. That's it for me today. Bye for now.